Hello and welcome, I'm Logan with All Paths Taken, and this is part 12 of my 100% walkthrough of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. In this episode, we will be making our way to the terrifying Abyssal Woods. As always, we are going for every secret, every item, and every boss. So, fellow Tarnished, rise and join me on my quest to become the true Elden Lord. So, we are starting from the, what is it called? Castle Watering Hole. That's what it was called. We are going to pick up a boatload of furnace visages. And then we're going to fight a couple of different furnace golems. So, as you kind of run through all of these different bodies, you'll see furnace visages just waiting there for you. Once you get all of them, and once we take out this first furnace golem, it's honestly not a bad idea to craft up, using all of the hefty pots that we have found, as many hefty furnace pots as you can, because we are going to need them. We are definitely going to need them in this episode, as we have another furnace golem that we will want to take out with the pots. So we want to get right up onto this dude so he doesn't use all of his annoying fire, and now we can beat him. There's the first one. Nice. Oh god, this is gonna hurt. Ah, dang it, I didn't get out of it in time. That sucks. Whew, that was close. There's number 2. Almost number 3. Oops. Yeah, that happens. Almost there. Alright, we gotta use this. Almost there. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Woo! That was so close. Nice, we got there. Alright, so we are going to have to do this 2 times, which is kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. There's the first one. And now we just go right back to it. There's the first one. Beauty. Well, this is gonna hurt. Woo! I guess not. Look at that nonsense. Oh, God. Nailed it. Oops. Yep. I needed to get out of the step. Ow. 3 steps? That's illegal. That was number 2, right? I hope that was number 2. What the what? Oh, that's not good. We are going to need to run away for a second. I have never seen him do that with us being so close together. So that was horrifying. Is that number 3? Nice. Oh, perfect. And it even gave me a chance to do it. Let's go. Wow, he was basically dead. Awesome. Alright, so I think we are going to grab the rest of the visages around. And then we're going to grab everything outside of the ruins first, and then we're going to go through the ruins. Come on, Torrent. Torrent! Stop turning like that, dude. There we go. Alright, I think that's everything. Let's craft those hefty furnace pots. And now we want to head up here to this statue so we can get another Revered Spirit Ash. And then we're going to grab some items on the, is it north side? Yeah, the north side of the ruins. Or excuse me, the west side first, then the north side. So in this little section, there's one item up on the balcony, the Ember of Mesmer. And then we can wrap around this side for an item behind this little wall. And then we can ride across for another item on a ledge over this way. Not a bad idea to kill these enemies. There isn't any items or anything that's from them. But when we have the Furnace Golem active in a minute, it's going to get kind of annoying to deal with. So if you want to kill these dudes, I would suggest it. Probably not a bad idea. Alright, I think that was everybody. So now we can just circle around this little ledge. Grab the Lost Ash of War. And then we want to hop right up here to this platform where we will activate our Furnace Golem thing. Bajigger. Alright, so let's heal up. Do that just in case we need it. Oh, I gotta put on the hefty cracked pots. That's kind of a good idea. And boom. There we gotta yeet. Now, you have to run inside. You can't really fight this thing as it's running through. There's an easier way to kill it. Ignore all of the items and just run over here to this gap in the wall. And then we want to be on Torrent and we want to ride up it. Oh, don't do this to me. Saved it, because I'm a legend. Alright, so we just keep riding around this way. Oh, you kidding me? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're kidding me, game. You're joking. You're joking with me. I gotta do this all again. Torrent! Why can you not steer straight? Ah! Like, I swear, I'm just holding the stick forward, and he's like, you mean left? Okay. You mean right? Okay. You mean backwards? Oh, great. Cool. I got it. Like, Torrent is having a heck of a day right now. I don't know why. It's almost like we're trying to blow up a Furnace Golem. Okay. Torrent. Will you cooperate? I don't think you will. There we go. And then we can run... Where is it? Where do we go? There's supposed to be a way up. I'm just gonna stay here for 10 seconds. Because there's supposed to be a way up, and I don't remember how. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I did it again! No! Oh god. Alright, we want to hide a little bit. I don't know what's going on over there. Because he should be like right up here for us to just kill him. Oh! Well, that's lovely. Thanks for that. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there, how he just disappeared from that side to this side, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, the game showed a little bit of mercy on me because I was just doing such a great job platforming. Oh boy. I can't believe I did that. I cannot believe I did that. That was terrible. That was absolutely pathetic by me. That took me so long. You guys didn't see all of that. I edited it out, but like, I've been recording for 12 minutes now. 12 minutes. And I don't know how long the furnace golem took me, but like, it took me probably as much time to kill the standing furnace golem as it did to navigate and parkour my way up on Torrent to the right spot. So, not a good look for me. Not a good look for me at all. But we got the Sword of Night. And then we got the giant golden arc as well. Let me see the Sword of Night. Or the Sword of... whatever. Stone-Sheathed Sword. That's what it is. So it's not very good as of right now. We have to buff it. And choose to either put light or dark on the weapon. In one of the catacombs. I don't remember which catacomb it is. I really don't. I searched all of the catacombs that I found, including this one. That's in this episode. It's going to be at the end of the episode leading to the Abyssal Woods. And I have not found a place like this. Like a statue type deal here that basically says, would you like to imbue the sword with darkness or imbue the sword with light? And I don't know why, or I don't know where it is. I'll probably include it at the end of the episode if I can't find it in the catacombs, because I explored about as much as I could in this catacomb, but I feel like I'm missing some stuff. So we'll see. But now that I have gotten through the ruins and we've grabbed all of our items that we need, we can head to the south, as there is going to be a grace over here. Alright. Alright. Let's get moving. So it's not a bad idea to get on Torrent for this little section. There's going to be a ton of fly enemies that we're going to skip, but there's also a couple of jumps. And I normally forget about the jumps, so be sure to hop on Torrent and make sure you're paying attention looking down so you don't accidentally fall off the ledge. There are some fly enemies that are around here. Honestly, you don't need to kill them. Oh, there's an item there, I forgot. So you need to kill those ones, I should say. Other than that, though, there's not many items on these ledges. Then you're just going to continue south, as eventually... How did I hit him? Okay, well, I'm not going to complain. As you'll eventually get to a grace or a location where you'll see a boatload of flies, and you'll have the option of running a couple of different directions. So here is the section that has a boatload of flies. Oh god. I was jumping! Liar! Where'd the other one go? Did he fall to his death? That'd be amazing if he did. Alright, well, anyway, let's kill the last fly over here, and then we can grab a sniffing stone. Ooh, I forgot about that pot over there, too, last time. So, we want to run over here, and then just drop down. Oh, is that where you went? Okay. As there is a grace over here. Then, we're going to need a bow. Where was that item again? Ah, right there. I gotta remember how the heck to get that. Because I forgot about it in my walkthrough prep, but I know I've gotten it in other runs that I've done. I don't have any arrows. Lovely. Well, that's a long way down. Looks like we're going to have to go to the Cerulean coast to try to get that, I'm pretty sure. Alright, now we can head to the northeast. As you can see, we have an item there that we want to get. That is the Dryleaf seal. That will help with the Dryleaf incantations that we get from Dryleaf Dane. I don't know how many more times I can say Dryleaf, but Dryleaf. Then we can grab the fly mold over here. Then we can continue on. We got some warrior birds to take out. I don't know why my dismount with the left stick is not working today, but it's not working. Yeah, I wanted that, but you're supposed to hit. Ow. I'm dead. I'm dead. Because they're just so annoying all of a sudden. Well, that's what you don't want to do. Whoops. Why do I suck at video games today? I'm actually getting mad at myself. Like, it was funny for a little while, but I'm actually getting tired of how bad I'm playing. Like, I'm tempted to start a new character, get to this point in the DLC, so I don't suck this bad. Because, my goodness. Ugh. Alright, so we can come over here, and we see a little sign, most likely left by Dane. It says, I shall find my center under the cascading waterfalls. So, we just drop down, and we get to see the Dryleaf seal. We can hop on Torrent, fall down again. Then we continue down. And then turn northwest as we will eventually run into a couple of items. You can also get your different round rocks that are over here like this. And a couple other small things, but there's not much. There really isn't anything in these jagged walls or jagged stone pillars that are around. We just have 2 items down here by the waterfall. There's one, our Somber 7. And then we get a Scadutree Fragment at the edge of the waterfall. I did not see anything when I was messing around with that waterfall. I'm not sure if there's a gesture that you need to use. Like maybe the May the Best win or something like that. But I don't think so. Now let's head the other direction and we'll go down, continue to go down the rest of the waterfall. I'm not sure where that leads. Similar to as I mentioned before in the other episode, completely forgot to go this way. Like, I made a note of like, oh, you want to go this direction, but I completely forgot about it. Hey, look. A beetle. Yeah, I didn't want to hit you one more time. Can I? Oh, thank goodness. I was about to lose my mind. I was about to lose my mind. Let's go this way first. See what's over here. Human bone shard. And then the Dryleaf armor set. Kind of cool. Then we can come here for that little bell bearing that we shot down earlier. The Moldmonger's bell bearing. And now we can head this way for a mausoleum. Oh yeah, that's how we get there. I forgot about that. Again, I didn't go this way. I just remembered that there was a mausoleum here. Because, you know, I'm an idiot, and my walkthrough prep, I forget things or forget to do things. So this is where you get some of the best armor in the game in terms of damage. But the cost is you take more damage. This is Rakshasa, I believe. Rakshasa is kind of cool. Kind of cool. It uses a great katana. It is a very cool looking great katana. Kind of like a giant Rivers of Blood. And I think it's like, it's got the Ashifor that's like grass cutter or grass sweeper. I don't remember. Grass sweeper or something like that. But it's a never-ending combo of 2 strikes that hit harder than most. It's kind of slow. This boss likes to use it a lot. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I have faith in me, but not that much. Oh, I was like, why am I not casting? I'm like, not hit the right button. That'd be why. Oops. Yeah, he loves to do that move a lot. Like a lot. Like a lot. Really? I am terrible at video games. My goodness. Really, game? Really, game? Really, game? Are you kidding me? I have done nothing to this dude. It's driving me nuts that I have done nothing. There we go. Now we're starting to whoop him a little bit. Okay. Okay, I know I did it to you, but that was because it was funny. It's really annoying when that's all you do to me. Finally! Ugh. What an annoying boss. Like, we get his cool garb, which I'll talk about here in a second, and we get Rakshas's great katana. So, a little bit about this armor set, if I can find the garb. It increases damage dealt to foes, but greatly increases damage taken by the wearer. So, you do more damage if you put this bad boy on. As you can see, it does a lot. Like, look at that. I go from 1275 to 1300 and 1404 to 1432. Like, it's worth it, in my opinion. But at the same time, you're also, unless you are somebody who's got a build set up where you regain a lot of health and you can have a lot of poise in your build, that's probably about the only way that would be a good idea. That's not the right grace. I'm dumb. Yeah, that's not the right grace. Yes, Recluses River Downstream. That's where we want to go. Oh, God, I'm having a day. I am having a day. Alright, so we want to head south. We are going to kill a lot more flies. And we got a curse blade to kill as well. So just keep heading south as we will eventually run into some flies. Alright, now, when we get down to the bottom, we're going to be in this little area here. We want to be careful, because right on the left, there is the curse blade. As soon as you come close enough, it'll just come on over and say hello. Got him. That's probably the cleanest I've ever fought that dude. My goodness. That was impressive, me. Way to go. Alright, now we got like 7 or 8 flies to deal with. So we're going to do this the really easy way, which is Rivers of Blood. Ugh. God, I hate the flies. Did you see me spamming block because I thought I was two-handing? Or wielding two armaments? Sometimes I'm really dumb, guys. Can you tell? So that way will lead to a new grace, or excuse me, the catacombs that we will eventually go to. But we have the Village of Flies, and let me say this very clearly. This Village of Flies is just a stomping ground for some of the most annoying enemies in the game. And I say that because you got a couple of shadow men over that direction that buff the flies. So your enemies are going to hit way harder. And I believe if you don't do enough damage fast enough, they will also heal. Like, they'll heal before you have a chance to actually kill them. There's another Revered Spirit Ash. And then we can come up here for an item. Now we can head this way where there's going to be a couple of flies that are going to charge us. And then as we come up top, this is where things are going to get interesting. As we want to take out the Shadowmen first. And then there's going to be a boatload of flies that are going to lunge at us. So, do the best you can. If you want to just run around and wait for them to calm down, you can. But understand that they're not gonna stop until you kill them. Is that all of them so far? Thank goodness. Alright, I have a chance to breathe. So we get the Shadow Realm 4. There's another Shadowman, I think, directly above my head, right past the bush. So, if you want to kill these two flies, then go get him. That'd be a good choice. Alright, where's that other shadow guy? No. Alright, now get all of them on one side. Oh, God. Whew! Got him! That went really smoothly. I'm proud of myself. Let's go. Considering how bad I've played in some of the spots, I'm very happy with that gameplay. Then we can grab the Golden Horden Tender, and then there's one more item on an altar, and then we can head back the way we came as we have cleared pretty much everything out of the Village of Flies. The Man-Fly Ashes. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, I missed one. It's so gross how they get the gagging. Like, ugh. Like, I'm not somebody who's gonna gag or throw up if somebody throws up, but I am gonna get nauseous. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I have been around a lot of people who have thrown up, whether it because they were doing dumb stuff in college or when I later was working for my career as a teacher and I was working with a lot of different kids that got sick. I've been around puke a time or two. Not my favorite thing to be around. I don't know anybody who would enjoy being around puke. Alright, so we just keep riding all the way down southeast. I should probably get on Torrent. It'll be faster. There's just a couple of flies around the corner, but there's no items that I saw when I was coming through on my walkthrough prep. So we can just continue down, ignoring the flies, honestly. Because there's just nothing. Nothing but annoyance and nuisances. And once we get to the bottom, we're going to turn northeast as there's nothing that I have found that can lead us here, or no items or anything, but we just want to head here for the Darklight Catacombs. So, these catacombs are kind of cool. They got a unique little puzzle. The puzzle is pretty simple. Everything's going to be dark until you light it up. I know, crazy, right? How you want to light it up is by using a couple different, or the levers that are throughout the level. Your first time through, you're probably, if this is your first time through, you're welcome. You're not going to get ambushed by a lot of enemies. So you're lucky with that. But if it was like my first time through, you're going to you got obliterated by everything. Ow. Thought I could get him before he does his little pogo jumps. I disagree with that, but okay. What a way to start. What a way to start. Alright, let's continue east. Now here, I believe we want to go down this way, right? I gotta actually read through these catacombs, because some of these are confusing. Once down the stairs, kill the cannon imp. Huh. Ah, this is where it was at. Okay. There's your cannon imp. Wow, what a legend. What a legend. Alright, now we want to backtrack and go this way, because the enemies are pretty much gone. And then as you can see, we have a chest down over there that we can get. And now that we can see the light, we can see that when we get to that section, we can come over here, drop down, and bada bing, bada boom, Bob's your uncle. And all the other Bobs are yours. And you can get a chest that is right over here. I forget what's inside it. I have it written down. I'm just too lazy to look. By the time I look, I'll already have the item, obviously. And boom, Viridian Amber Medallion. Alright, now we want to drop down. And turning around will give you a chance to kill this big boy. You can grab the Vulgar Bloom. And we got one item, and then we got one enemy over here as well. So, these ladders just lead you back up the way you came. So, there aren't any items, just a couple of enemies. So, if you're farming for items like this guy's greatsword or something like that, then you are welcome to head up that direction. I'm just checking to see if there's anything I missed. I don't think I missed anything, because there should just be... Yeah, I'd say it should just be right back to the room we were at, so... We should be solid. Should be solid. But now, let's just head right back where we were. And now we can head down the ramp to an elevator leading to the next dark section of the catacombs. I also love that I'm using the Sword of Night in the dark catacombs, because it makes the blade like look invisible. Kind of cool. Alright, now this one, you see an item. You can also see the trap. We are going to come get that and circle back. So, in order to do that, though, we are going to... Actually, no, we can do that right now, because I know where this stuff is. So, we can just do this in the dark. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. We just climb this ladder. We'll sneak right up behind a mage, and then we can drop down onto the other Yahoo that's there as well. Got him. Oh, you didn't let me turn? That's annoying. There we go. Simple enough. Now we're going to head this way. We can make out one dude over here in the darkness, so we can kill him. Ooh, thanks for the hatchet. I don't believe there's anything back there other than the flower. So we want to climb this ladder up. And this ladder leads to a lever. So we can grab it, turn the lights on, and then we can drop back down. And I believe we want to head back down the stairs, right? Also, that seems like a place you can go right now, but unfortunately it is not. Because you can see, it looks like you can just drop right down onto the roof, but that is death. I tried that. I tried that a while ago, and that is death. How you actually get over there is by going this way. With this little railing here, you tuck in behind the door. You got a mage who's just zoning out, not knowing what's going on, that you can kill. And then you can come over this way to get a really cool armor set. The Death Knight armor. How cool is that? And then we got an enemy that I forgot about, but he doesn't drop down until you grab the item, so it's okay. Alright, I want to see what that armor looks like. Because I have not put it on yet. That looks cool. I like it. I like it a lot. That looks really sick. Alright, let's put my armor back on though. I would rock it, but it doesn't really match the samurai build I got going on. There we go. Alright, then we can take this ladder down. As it leads to another area. Ow, ow, ow. Holy crap, that hurt. That was unfortunate he saw me right away, because Jesus. Alright, then we can grab the Glowwort, and then we can drop down. You can head back up the stairs if you wish. Ow. I don't believe there's any items. I think it's just enemies, if I remember correctly. Enemies and flowers. Really? Alright. Nope. Let's see if there is any items up here, because I don't remember. I don't have anything written down on my notes that there is, that there are any items. Nope. Or wait, hang on. What's that room? I think I saw a room on top to the right. Oh, that's just where we come from. Yep. See, we drop down from up there, grab the item, and then away we go. I think I'll die if I drop down this one, so we gotta take the ladder. Alright, let's continue down the only path we can take. In this next section, it gets ridiculously annoying. We have a giant cannon imp that we gotta kill. And in order to do that, we gotta run to it, kill a couple of imps that are right next to him or beneath him. And then we gotta run while he's shooting at us to safety, where we can pull the lever to lower him, and then we can kill him. So, what? What? Did my game bug? I think my game bugged. What the heck? Huh? My game definitely bugged. I mean, that's lucky me, but at the same time, it sucks because I was trying to make a video showing you how you can do it. So, at this point in time, or before this point in time, when you're up there, he's going to be shooting at you. His bombs will also have a secondary charge or a secondary explosion. Just dodge through them as best you can. You want to run right up here to safety where you are out of his danger zone, right where these two imps are. And then once you are done here, you're going to roll. You're just going to sprint, okay? If you start rolling, you're going to get shot, so wait till a break in his shots. And and just run straight through. Every time he shoots, he's shooting where you are at right now, not where you're going. So he's not leading the target, is what I mean. So he'll miss every shot, and you'll be able to come in and pull the lever that drops him, because this is going to drop all the way down. And from here, you can kill him. It's really weird that he's not here. Like, that makes me a little uncomfortable, I'm going to be honest. Alright, then we can grab it to get the Bigmouth Imp Ashes, otherwise known as the Cannon Imp. Then at the top of the ladder, we have one enemy at the end of the hallway that's going to drop down. And there you go. We can kill him, come back this way for an item, and then we will have grabbed everything over here. If you have the, for lack of better words, if you have the unfortunate of not getting the little bug that I had, where this guy isn't here, make sure you kill him first, come back up, and then you got to run all the way over there to grab that glowwort. Otherwise, I believe that's pretty much everything over here. I don't think there's anything on either side of these gaps, but let me go check. Because I just realized I did not check when I was in my walkthrough prep. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything. Excellent. Alright, so we want to head this way to the southeast. And we want to go down the steps, because now that we hit, or now that we're going to hit another elevator, we are time for, or it's time for our next boss fight, I believe. And this boss can be very hectic, chaotic, frustrating, and annoying, because it is a summoner. I don't know how else to describe him other than he's a summoner. I don't remember his name. I think it's an Inquisitor is what they're technically called. But basically what this dude does is summon people to fight for him while he is just spamming golden arcs and different golden arc incantations your way. When you kill him, you get his spear, his great spear. It's kind of a fun weapon to use if you're a magic build. But overall, I don't like this fight. It's stupid. It's a stupid fight. Like, see, I walk in the door and he's spamming magic already like a lefty. He loves to teleport. There's the summons. Okay. Can I poke him? Yes, I can. Lucky me. Okay, now he's going to summon a big boy, probably. Oh, he summoned multiple and the big boy. Lovely. First try, baby. Let's go. And then we get the Barbed Staff Spear. What a cool little area. I love this arena. I also love the Abyssal Woods. I don't know if other people love the Abyssal Woods, but I absolutely love the Abyssal Woods. Alright, so I am going to end the episode here. I also want to mention, I did get to stop the video at some point to look up what happens with the stone sword sheath. Ugh, I can't talk today. My words and practice with speaking on YouTube, not very good right now. But I did check to see what this does or how this works. Because I know you can turn it to the Sword of Night. The Sword of Night or Sword of Darkness, whatever it's called, is really cool. I like it more than the Sword of Light. The Sword of Darkness is based off of, or either one, honestly, is based off of where you pick up the sword. So there's 3 of those altars that I showed or picked this up from in the game. One at the ruins of Unte, whatever it's called. One in Fogrift Catacombs that I somehow missed. I don't know how I missed it because I was so thorough in that. And then one in Ancient Ruins of Rao that we haven't been yet. depending on what one you go to, or which one you go to and find the sword at, because it's going to be at all of them. But the first time you're there, you're going to find the sword and you can grab it. Once you grab the sword, the next is based off of elevation. So if you find it in the Ancient Ruins of Rao, your Fog Rift Catacombs are going to be your lower elevation. Always, pretty much. So you'll get the Sword of Dark, or Sword of Darkness, whatever it's called. If you find it in the Fog Rift Catacombs, then your lowest elevation would be in the Ruins of Unte. So if you want the Sword of Dark, that's where you go. If you always want the Sword of Light, then you need to go to the Ancient Ruins of Rao. That's pretty much how it is. Now, if you grabbed it first in the Ancient Ruins of Rao, then your Sword of Light would be in the Ruins of Unte, and your Dark Sword of Night would be in the Fog Rift Catacombs, because elevation is lower in specific areas. So that's how you get that weapon. I wanted to make sure I mentioned that because I did stop the video to check, and since we're ending the episode here. In the next episode, we are going to go through the Abyssal Woods. It is one of my favorite areas in the game. My first time through this zone. Oh, so much fun. I hope From Software creates a horror game like that, like in the Abyssal Woods. Like, oh, so good. It's so good. It's so good. So stay tuned for that episode, and I will see you guys later. If you like the video, even though I played absolutely horribly, but you love me because I'm amazing, or I don't know, maybe not amazing. I certainly didn't show it today, but because you think I'm entertaining or whatever, you're here for Elden Ring content, make sure you like the video, and make sure you subscribe as well. If you subscribe, you get more Elden Ring content, all the From Software games that I've done so far, and all of them that I plan on doing eventually, in order of whatever I choose, but they're coming. Slowly but surely, they're coming. And then on Saturdays, you'll get notified that I stream, and over the summer months, I will also be streaming on Sundays as well. That's starting in June, so we're only like a week away, maybe. Maybe even it's this week. I'm not sure. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I'll see you in the next episode. God, it's so rough. I'm so rusty.